Yo, what's going on, people? As always, big up to everyone who has been interacting with the channel, subscribing to the channel, liking the vids, and letting me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And obviously, Merry Christmas to everyone out there that celebrates. And if you don't, hopefully you did have a lovely time with your family, with your friends, and with your loved ones. And it's that time of the year where games are coming in thick and fast. And this time it's 3 o'clock game against Brighton and Hove Albion at the Emirates Stadium. So this is a massive game for Arsenal, especially because Man City could be Man City are playing earlier against Nottingham Forest at the City Ground. So by the time we kick off, we could be going into this game in second place, meaning that the pressure is on us. The pressure is always on us, but the pressure will be on us, especially for this game, considering we also don't have the best record against Brighton, especially at the Emirates. I believe we've only won three of our eight Premier League home fixtures against Brighton since they got promoted in 2017. So that's a record that needs improvement as soon as possible, and I'm expecting that record to be improved from this game. Obviously, remember the reverse fixture last season when we drew 1-1. Obviously, Kai Havertz got the early goal and in the first half, and then we remember that controversial Declan Rice red card, which led to João Pedro equalizing for Brighton, and we went on to draw that game. So we need an improvement. We need to right the wrongs of this fixture from last season. And yes, let's get to the preview. This is what I would like to see in terms of the lineup. This is the lineup I would go for. In goal, David Raya, easier said than actually. That is no questions about it. David Raya in goal. During Timber right back, centre back partnership, I'm going to go for William Saliba and Piero Incapie. Obviously, Incapie didn't start the game against Crystal Palace in the midweek Carabao Cup fixture due to the bruised. I believe he had a bruised shoulder, but I believe he should be fit for this game. And Incapie starts for me right next to Saliba, left back Calafiori, being one of the best left backs in the Premier League this season, and he had a very good game against Crystal Palace yet again. So I would play Calafiori as as the left back in this game. Midfield, obviously pivots. I'm gonna go for Zubamendi in the number six. Obviously, Norgard had a very good performance against Crystal Palace, but I believe for this game you need to be starting Zubamendi. Go for your strongest team. So Zubamendi in the six. Right next to him, it's gonna be Declan Rice and peas, as Troops calls him. So I'm gonna go for Declan Rice in the right next to Zubamendi. And right next to him, I'm going to go for Eberechi Eze in the 10. I believe that Odegaard should be dropped for the team from the team for this game as well, because whenever he starts, he tends to slow down our passage of play, especially in the front third, in the front, especially in the final third. Um, so because he's always taking too many touches, and for this game, we need someone who doesn't take as many touches in that final third, can get the ball easily and then pass it on to the next player. And I believe Eberechi Eze should be playing in the number 10. Obviously, big performance needed from Eze in this game because I think he's been quite underwhelming. Obviously, Eze is my boy, Eze is my guy, yeah. But ever since the North London derby, he's nowhere to be seen. But I believe he should be. This is a game where Eze can make a big impact. So I'll go for Eberechi Eze in the number 10. Right wing, I'm going to go for Bukayo Saka. Obviously, he came off the bench in the Carabao Cup game against Crystal Palace. And I believe he should be starting this game. I expect him to start this game. So Bukayo Saka on the right. Left wing, I'm going to go for Leandro Trossard. Obviously, Martinelli made a good case to start this game, because of his first half performance where he was shredding that Crystal Palace defender. I think his name is Convoy. He was shredding into pieces, man, to the point where that Convoy brother had to injure Martinelli so that so that he can stop getting cooked, man. So, but obviously, yeah, Martinelli went off early in the second half, but I believe it was a minor injury, and he should be fit for this game. But regardless of that, either way, I'm going to start. I'd go for Leon Trossard in the left wing position, and then up front as a main striker, I'm going to go for Victor Gyökeres. Obviously, Gabriel Jesus started in the midweek game. And I believe if Jesus, obviously, he had a good game, not to criticize Jesus, but if Gyökeres had those chances that Jesus was getting, I believe that Gyökeres would put them at least at least one of them in the back of the net. So for this game, I believe Victor Gyökeres should be starting. And then, yes, so that's a 1-11. And in terms of the prediction, I'm going to go for a 2-0 Arsenal win. I think it's going to be a 2-0. I don't expect it to be too comfortable, but I think it's going to be a 2-0 Arsenal win. And this is we need a big performance from the team in this game, because obviously Brighton are winless in their last, I believe it's their last 4 games. So we don't want to be a charity. We don't want to be one of those charity teams that just hands out wins. We're not Tottenham, man. So we don't want to be one of those charity teams that's just handing out wins, and we need to be performing. We need a big performance from the team in this game, because the last few performances, especially the Everton and the Brighton performances, were quite underwhelming. So for this game, we need to see a better performance, especially especially from the attacking players. Arteta, please let go of that handbrake. So yes, 2-0 Arsenal. That's my prediction. And yes, that's the end of the video. Obviously, you lot let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Make sure you like the vid. Make sure you subscribe to the vid. Make sure you even share the vid. Share it with your auntie, your brother, your cousin, your missus, your significant other. Share it with everyone. We're trying to hit the 500 subscriber target by the end of the year. And obviously, love to everyone who's been supporting the channel. And I shall see you in the next one. Big up.